Hello fellow golfers, I thought I'd do something different for these next two clips that are coming up, in part because we have lockdown and curfews here in South France and lockdown in the UK as well. So the first thing I thought I'd share is what are my 10 peeves or frustrations that I have on the golf course, with others, with other players, with golf play in general. None of these are in any order of importance, but I thought I would share my top 10 peeves. Do share yours. Let me know what else you get frustrated about, and we can share that with other viewers as well. Lots more that one could think about, including very specific shots like out of bounds, etc. Do subscribe, lots of exciting stuff coming, more tips, more drills, some specific clips on specific areas of improving your golf game, be it bunkers, chipping, putting. So look forward to those, some more pro comparisons. See, they've been popular so far, so I'll be doing some, covering some other pros, Brooks Koepka, John Rahm, Jordan Spieth, amongst others. Number one, people not repairing pitch marks. I find myself often repairing lots of pitch marks on the greens when I go up to greens, quite apart from my ones. And it frustrates me that people don't do that because it's so easy and simple by carrying a little pitch repairer. Many clubs even provide them for free now. But you pick those up and, you know, next to nothing. You can even do it with the tee, in fact. So there's really no excuse for it. It takes a couple of seconds, literally, and really helps not only other golfers, but helps keep the course in good condition. Second, slow play. Because I tend to do 18 holes in about 2 hours maximum, I carry half a set. I play very quickly. Have a look at the clip I've done, which I'll put a link to, of some course habits of mine that help me really speed up. I find it really frustrating when people, and in particular amateurs who are not very good, often, you know, almost pretend as if they're like pros, take ages on the green, mark it, look at it 4 or 5 times, have 10 practice shots before they hit a shot, and then often not hit it well. Slow play in general puts me off because I like to get on with it, move quickly, stay focused for that 2-hour period. So slow play is my second peeve. Third, related to that, is people not letting you through. Often I'm playing as a single. If there's a threesome, foursome ahead of you, they're taking lots of time. They know you're behind you, but somehow they ignore you, even when you wave. Somehow they think they have the right to take their time, unless there's many groups ahead of them that are also equally holding them up. There's really no reason not to let you through. So people not letting you through, particularly if you're a single 1-ball or 2-ball, and they're a 3 or 4-ball, and you're playing relatively more quickly than they are, and is space ahead of them, not letting you through. Peeve number 4, lots of smokers leaving cigarette butts and cigar butts on the course instead of actually putting them out in near the bins or the little containers where the tee boxes are, or near the tee boxes. So smokers and cigar smokers really not being very careful or courteous to other players and messing up the course. That could apply for beer cans occasionally that I see around the course as well. Backswing talkers. So as you are about to do your backswing, either one of your partners or a group behind you talking loudly, that puts you off your backswing. So backswing talkers, they need to be quiet for just a few seconds. Your backswing and your full swing doesn't take more than a second. So it's really not difficult for people to be quiet for that period of time. Backswing talkers. 6, people overmarking their putts. So really taking a long time, marking it 3-4 times, cleaning the ball. Particularly amateurs who really aren't actually putting that well or that much, but seem to think, unless they're in a competition, that they really have got to take all their time marking the ball 2 or 3 times. Overmarking putts, not necessary. Looking for the ball for far too long, notwithstanding the current rules of golf that give you up to 3 minutes, people still spend 5, 10, 15 minutes often looking for a fairly poor quality ball anyway that they're using, or a cheap ball that they're using, rather than just moving on and taking your medicine, putting down another ball in the correct place and getting on with the game. And then, as a result, holding a lot of people up. Really not necessary. Or they've lost it in the water where they look around for ages, knowing they lost it in the water. They should just really take their medicine and get on with it. Another frustration I have is people picking up your ball. I find people pick up my ball. I hit a drive. They've come down sometimes from another green. They see a ball, they take it, and they either run off or they pocket it without looking back, partly because I play very quickly. They're not used to the fact that they might be on the 2nd or 3rd tee, whichever is next to the 18th, and I'm already on the 18th, so they think it's a free ball. People picking up your ball. My 9th peeve is some golf courses pairing you up, even if you would rather play singly or in a twosome, but pairing you up into a foursome. Partly they do that to make more money, of course, and get more groups off, but forcing you to be paired up is not something that I have enjoyed, and I found that sometimes the people you're paired up with, their personalities or their styles of play or their pace of play doesn't suit you, and you've paid for your round of golf. I think that singles or twosomes should be allowed to go off. Some courses are very smart. They let singles and twosomes start off at the 10th at a certain point in time, start off the 1st at a certain point in time, so that foursomes and twosomes can be reasonably well spread out. My final peeve is on golf ranges. Very few setups for left-hand golfers. I'll do a clip sometime on some of the frustrations that us lefties face. But on the range in particular, hardly any setups for left-hand golfers, mats not having holes in the left-hand side for you to put the rubber tees in. So 10 quick peeves that I have. Let me know what you have. I hope you've found this somewhat interesting and not really one for complaining much. We're so lucky in these times to be able to play golf, although right now during the lockdown here in France all golf courses are closed, and I believe in the UK the golf courses are closed too, sadly. But hopefully we'll be back to recreational golf, even in singles or within your bubble or within your household soon. In the meantime, happy golfing. Do some indoor drills. I'll put some links to indoor drills that you could be working on, and some tools you can use to indoors that you can work on your swing technique even in these lockdown times. See you on the flip side, my friends.